Welcome to another episode of SpeakUp, LightUp. If you are an entrepreneur, entrepreneur, or simply a person who wants to live life based on your own terms and conditions, you are investing your time right. This is a birthday episode. Yes, it is my birthday. And I wanted to share this very special moment with you, my dear friends, especially with those who are listening, watching, following this podcast from the very first episode. And as a thank you, I wanted to give away this very last 2 copies of the special edition Amazon bestselling book, Unleash Your Inner Champion, 11 Principles to Success. This book is all about how can you achieve what you want to achieve in life through unleashing your inner champion. It also has some tools, practices, exercises, how to smash your fears, how to gain self-confidence, how to set the goals that are truly resonating with you and take an action. Basically, step by step, you can learn, get some inspiring stories out of here. So just check the instructions, how to be part of this giveaway in the description box below. I will be choosing 2 winners on 11th of June in my Instagram stories. Very, very, very excited and looking forward to send these books to you. And today I wanted to actually talk about 3 mind hacks, how to start building and living the life you truly deserve. Are you ready? Let's go. You probably hear a lot about finding your mission, rediscover who you truly are, and what about my passion? Well, in fact, I truly believe that this is what you are discovering and going through the whole life. It's like a lifetime journey. And waiting until you're 100% clear about all these things, it a little bit doesn't make sense. In fact, I truly believe it should be one of your hobbies to start discovering who you truly are, in what kind of an environment I want to live in this particular moment in my life, with what kind of people I would like to engage, what I'm passionate about, what do I love nowadays, what serves me at this particular period in my life. And maybe at some point, all these things can change, but being constantly aware and actually exercising the self-awareness makes you so much grounded, present, and give you a beautiful ability to experience this life fully. So what is a first step to start creating the life you truly want and truly deserve? It's a decision. It's very simple thing, not an easy one, but very simple. Just to make a decision to start changing your life, changing yourself. If you are on a crossroad nowadays and you are thinking, oh my goodness, I'm 1,000 kilometers away from the place where I want to be, the dream I want to make come true, the goal that I'm aiming currently, well, you do have a choice. Either to be a dreamer who is watching in the window and observing the castles in the air, or you can make a decision to take responsibility for making your dreams come true in your own hands. And actually, after you're making this decision, it's a very exciting time because you are becoming a creative director of the most important movie in your life, calling actually My Life. You are becoming an architect that gives a shape to your own dream. You are becoming a superhero that makes impossible possible. And I know that sometimes this kind of inner feeling can be not the most pleasant one, because every time when I'm experiencing changes in my life, I do feel like it's like sitting in the roller coaster on the very top, and expecting that you are going to go down with an insane, crazy speed. And from one side, there are so many what ifs in your head, a lot of fears like, what is going on? It's the fear of unknown mostly, but also there is an excitement of experiencing fun, right? This level of adrenaline. Oh my goodness, what is going to happen? There are so many new emotions and feelings and experiences I can actually create on this journey. Well, the same in life. We do have so many what ifs in our head when we are up to something new, and that's what actually stops so many people. But there is again, you can make a decision. Either you allow the fears to control the whole your life, or you take all these fears, all these what ifs under the control in order to start living this life fully. Make this decision now. Another important factor in upgrading your life is working on your capacity. You are like a container, a vessel. The bigger your container is, the more it can fit, the more it can handle. And the more, meaning it can be more wealth, more health, more happiness, more joy, whatever you choose. And of course, I'm not talking about the physical vessel, like being huge, but it is include one part of this is actually a physical capacity, meaning taking care about your body. Because in order to achieve what you really want to achieve, it does require specific amount of work, it does require specific amount of energy, it does require specific amount of stamina. So we do need to take care about our body on many different levels. The good things, there are so many different programs, coaches, so much information that you can get access to really truly understand who you are, what you are, and what really serves you. In fact, a couple of days ago, we just done DNA tests to really understand what on this kind of level, who we truly are and what serves the body, what kind of sport, what kind of food, what kind of diet, what actually makes our body strong. So there are different instruments. Once again, going back to number one, make a decision. The second type of capacity is mental one, because the old type of mindset cannot really resolve the problem that it created. So constantly working on your mental capacity will obviously bring you or open up so many doors, so many opportunities, and so many ways how you can get where you want to be. And the third type of capacities is a spiritual one. Spiritual one that really truly allows you to ground, to reconnect with yourself, to reconnect with higher self, with the universe, get access to the answers. And at the end of the day, the truth that the happiness is within. But truly experience this, truly feel it, truly experience the unconditional gratitude. It does require spiritual work. As long as today we're focusing on mental hacks, let's go deeper into this topic. We have different life journeys, and many of us went through different hardships or the situation when our worthiness was under the question, and the victim mode became a habit because blaming people, blaming the world, it's easy things to do. Look where did it bring us all? Hate, culture cancel, manipulation over our true desires and decisions, high rate of suicide. The list is super long. It's all because we believed at some point that we are weak. We're not worthy. We cannot make it. So the best thing to do is just to settle down and stay there. I call it a small person syndrome. And if this is your decision, bad for you, good for you, you decide. But if you are intuitively feel deep inside that you were born for a much bigger, like a huge mission. And by the way, this mission has nothing to do with what you are going to do or with your passion, basically your self-actualization. Because I truly believe this real mission is all about figuring out how to live and experience this life authentically happy, using your human capacity fully. And it requires you to extract yourself from this victim mode, saying thank you to all these experiences, to all the journey, the whole journey, to all people who were on your or meant to be on your path. And it may include maybe those friends who betrayed you, husband who cheated, a robber who took all your assets, or I don't know, a killer who took lives of the close one. I would never ever be able to become who I am without going through specific sort of experiences in my life. Understanding how much strong am I actually, how much am I capable of, and understanding that there is never black and white. There is always a lesson to learn, experience to embrace, and be grateful for going through sort of pain, uneasiness, and challenges in order to level up. And in reality, if you just think about this, if you were able to went through all these crazy experiences, stand up, build yourself up. As such, things like finally finding a job that you truly love, found a business that you always wanted to start and create, or I don't know, move to a continent where you always wanted to live, call to the person whom you wanted to call, I don't know, decades, have been dreaming about this for a while, and say, I love you. This is easy peasy. Consider it's done. The more acceptance and appreciation you are cultivating inside of yourself, the more freedom to create you activate. And acting from the perspective of creator, from the creator mode, has nothing to do with the habit to act and make decisions from the survivor victim mode. So every time when you make an important decision or any decision, always ask yourself, am I making this decision and about to take an action from the creator mode or from the victor survivor mode? I hope you know which decision to make. The last but very, very important component on the journey to build the life you really, really want to live is gratitude. The gratitude I'm talking about is unconditional. I believe in one of the episodes I was describing it as a flow that is coming to you, and it's not really possible to describe with the words thank you, because this is the level of gratitude for being alive, interacting with people, being able to feel on so many levels, and joy and pain, being able to move, dance, sing, basically experience this life fully. You got it. But this does not happen like this, right? Gratitude sometimes requires kind of practice, daily practice that becomes our habit, feeling this appreciation. And because we are all different, I do believe that there are some tools that might work for you, some not. So I'm going to share with you some of the tools that are working personally for me, or I learned it from other people, some of the speakers that you already heard or seen shared their tools. For example, walking on nature and truly appreciate its beauty, the sense of creature, all these colors. When you are breathing the air, everything which is just simply saying thank you for all this beauty that you are able to experience and witness, and that you are able actually to do this. Another thing is more like from the financial perspective. If you want to bring your finances to the next level, I learned this method from Ken Honda. He's quite famous, probably you heard about this. It's arigato principle. It's basically when you say arigato or thank you on your native language, you can do it this way. Not only when you receive money, but mostly when you spend money. In this way, you're expressing gratitude for the products and services that you get, to people who actually created these products and services for you, salespeople who spend their times and efforts to present it to you. Or, for example, even if you are paying credit cards, debts, saying arigato, meaning showing the appreciation to all these financial institutions and companies who trusted you and believed in you that you are actually able to pay this off. Because think about this, how many people are actually believing in us, right? This is a huge thing. Another thing is, of course, there are journaling, gratitude diaries. If it works for you, use it. I think one of my favorite ways is, even when you are going through some challenges in life, some uneasy situations, it can be small things, it can be big things. Even through this kind of pain and unease, find this kind of light of gratitude deep inside of yourself. Saying thank you for this experience, that you actually learned something, that you became aware of something. Maybe you were able to prevent a bigger losses or things that could happen to you. But thanks to this event, you actually were able just to sacrifice small things, right? So there's so many levels behind that. Living in this gratitude energy instead actually brings so many different colors in our life. It brings our existence on a completely different level. It allows us to literally attract greater opportunities, because when the universe sees that, oh my gosh, this person is actually grateful for all the small things, for everything that you already have, you definitely deserve something bigger. And on this note, I would like to end this episode. And don't forget to check the description box and become part of the giveaway and having the chance to win one of the copies. I actually have only 2 copies left, as I mentioned, of the book Unleash Your Inner Champion, 11 Principles to Success. They contain lots of exercises, I mentioned, tools and the ways that can support you on your journey, hopefully. To light you up today, I just wanted to remind you what a journey you have gone through so far, how much things you achieved, and now you're absolutely ready to undertake this very next step in creating the life you really deserve, you really love, you would really love to enjoy. And if you are not happy with anything in your life, you know that it's not their fault, it's not somebody's fault, it's you who at some point made a decision to live the life this way. Great thing. It's all in your head, hands, and heart to change it, to make a different decision, to grow the capacity of yourself to be able to attract the right opportunities and make things happen. And be fully grateful for an amazing journey called life. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to support this podcast and this YouTube channel. So please like, subscribe, and share. Make me super happy on my birthday day. And I see you at the next episode.